Good morning. It is Tuesday, November the 3rd. So, just dropped the kids off to school literally 1 minute before they were supposed to be late. So, yeah, I made it. Barely, but I made it. I don't know. Okay, I do know what I'm doing wrong. I'm going to have to rework our morning routine because our morning routine has got to be tweaked. That is why we are late. I mean, we wake up at 5:30 in the morning and we're still like rushing. Poor boys were late this morning, but they didn't have to sit in, they call it study hall or something. When I was growing up, it was called ISD when you were late to school. So I'm on my way home. I have to start work in an hour, so I'm going to make me a smoothie, upload the video from yesterday to YouTube. It should take a good 2 hours because it's about 15 minutes. And then I guess I'll watch some TV or some YouTube before I log into work. See my hair? That is the result of having 2 big Bantu knots in my hair. I like to do Bantu knots versus using heat on my hair. I'm really like on a no heat journey because I used so much heat on my hair before that I had a lot of heat damage. So when I want to achieve like waves or curls, I go to Bantu knots or I do braid out. So this is the result of my Bantu knots. I usually do about, if I want them to be tighter and shorter, I do about 10 to 12. If I want big loose ones, I'll do 2 to 3. So I did 2. This is the result. I like it. My hair is still wet though. The perks of having super thick hair: your hair takes forever to dry when you don't use a blow dryer. Literally, mine could take about 2 days in some spots. But I hope everyone's having a good morning so far. Oh my god, I'm having a major greedy girl moment right now. We had some leftover stuffed manicotti from dinner yesterday, so I'm eating it for lunch today. And oh my god, this stuff is even better the second day because like all the flavors and the seasonings has gotten a chance to marinate. Oh my goodness, I just had to do a quick greedy girl status, hashtag greedy girl status, because I am chowing down on this manicotti. Oh my god, I'm definitely making this again. Definitely. Oh my goodness. This is what happens when you work from home. You get caught up shopping, online shopping. I really need to stay off of Amazon, but I'm going to be totally justified in purchasing this because number one, it's getting colder. So that means soups, mashed potatoes, and I've always wanted an immersion blender. So you can't beat that. See that? $17.99. It's got 4 stars. I was looking to spend way more for an immersion blender, and it comes with the handle itself, a whisk, and that handy little chopper. So I'm going to be able to chop vegetables and puree soups. And I just downloaded a recipe for loaded baked potato soup. So Amazon got me again. I'm so sad, and I always want to know why I'm so broke. It's because of this. It's because of this. Taking the kids to the Dollar Tree because they've been good for the past 3 weeks, and they got A's on their report card. So.
I know. But can I get these?
What do you want? No Play-Doh.
Oh.
You know, Play-Doh and me do not mix.
Oh.
Give her apron.
What are these, Mama?
Those are megaphones.
Hello?
Show me what you got so far. Show me. Show me
I
what.
got this and this and this, but I need one more thing.
Yes, you do. Okay, Bam. Show me what you got.
I got this knife, this gun, and these ninja stuffs.
All right. So y'all each get one more thing. All right, I'm getting ready to make dinner tonight, and I'm trying something different. I like to toss it up a little bit if I'm going to do my semi-homemade meals. So tonight we are having baked pork chops. I found this kit. It's Parmesan and herb sauce and crust mix for chicken, but I'm going to use it on pork chops, so it looks like it's going to be pretty good. I'm going to do some Brussels sprouts. I'm going to saute them and season them, and then I'm going to do some rice. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick it up a notch and try to use the leftovers that I had from yesterday's meal. So as the rice is boiling, I'm going to saute the rest of the mushrooms, the rest of the onions, the rest of the spinach in a pan. And then when the rice gets done cooking, I'm going to put the rice in the pan with the sauteed vegetables. So we're going to have all of that, so I can use all of that up and not keep it in the refrigerator and let it go bad. Gonna mix up the rice, pork chops. Oh, you're fine. And the Brussels sprouts. And that's what's for dinner. Journey. Journey. Get out my dishwasher. Come here, good girl. Give me some. Give me some. Give me some. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Do I get a kiss? Give me a kiss. Big girl. Alright, so I try to make dinner as interesting and as exciting as possible, and I try to mix it up a little bit. I also like to use as much of my leftovers as possible because I really hate when food goes bad. So I've never sauteed spinach and mushrooms and onions, and I've never put in rice, so I'm thinking that it's gonna taste pretty good because I like all of those. My kids like all those vegetables, and then we'll get some extra green with the Brussels sprouts. So I'll let you see how that turns out. Okay, so what I've done is I've seasoned the pork chops first with a little bit of accent, seasoned salt, and curry powder. The next thing I'm going to do is take the little sauce packet that came in the kit. I'm going to squeeze it on the pork chops and make sure I mix it up really good. I've washed my hands, so I'm going to use my hands to make sure that they're coated. Finally, I'm going to mix, they look like panko breadcrumbs with the Parmesan cheese. I'm going to mix it together and put it on my pizza pan and let it bake at 400 degrees. And I think it set for about 27 to 30 minutes. I didn't have enough breadcrumbs in the kit for all of my pork chops, so I added my own breadcrumbs and a little bit of extra Parmesan. So chicken has been sitting in this little liquid for a little bit, so I'm about to dip them in this and place it on my greased pizza pan. Tip, use aluminum foil for easy cleanup. Once you're done baking, just peel it off, throw it in the trash, and you just wipe the pan down with a little bit of soapy water. Alright, here's the finished product. The coating looks really good. So I'm about to pop these bad boys in the oven, and we'll see what they look like in about 27 minutes. Dinner is served. Baked Parmesan crusted pork chops, rice, Brussels sprouts, and croissants. I'm about to chow down. Positive that y'all are not going to be able to see me right now, but me, Isaiah, and Journey have taken a late night trip to get some milk and gas. Number one, Journey ran out of milk and she wants something to drink, and number two, since we're already late almost every day for school, might as well get gas tonight instead of having to get it in the morning. So yeah, this is what we're doing. Oh my God, one day I promise I'm gonna get it all together, and it will not be after the kids become adults. I'm gonna get it together when they're kids. Oh God, I need to start back doing like my to-do list, or like I'm a list person. If I make a list, I like being able to check things off, so I get more stuff done that way. Me just flying by the seat of my pants, yeah. This is not working. I'm gonna have to tweak something in my life. It's just not working. But I have my helper, and what she is doing is she is stirring the the ricotta cheese with the Parmesan cheese. I added some parsley and a little bit more seasoning to the cheese.